Well, hello there, everyone. This is Lord Sir Cool 70. Hey, see what I did there? AKA Mad Circle 70 saying, hey now, everybody. I thought I'd do another list video. I missed out on a lot of folks. Here's 7 more people in the Last of Us Factions community. Hashtag people of factions. Alright, number 1 is Jack of All Trades Guy. Now, Jack of All Trades Guy has Jack of All Trades 2 equipped. Now, Naughty Dog, in their brilliant mind, thought in order for you to be able to test out all of the perks, as many perks as you possibly can, they decided to jam-pack all of them into Jack of All Trades 2, which is fantastic. But unfortunately, it's also very situational. Jack of All Trades 2 guy is like the whatever man. It's like, hey buddy, do you want to use Crafter? Whatever. Do you want to use First Aid Training and heal faster? Whatever. Do you want to be able to revive your teammates a little bit quicker? Whatever, man. Do you want a Shiv to start out the match? Whatever. Jack of All Trades guy is the what do you want to have for dinner tonight argument. It's, I don't know, what do you want to have for dinner? Naughty Dog wanted to cram in 16 loadout points into 10 to give you a test feeling of how all the perks work. See, Jack of All Trades 2 is very situational, so I'll give you an example. This is going to be a hardcore example. Say you're taking damage from an enemy. Okay? Second chance kicks in. You utilize First Aid Training in order to heal up faster. You grab a box real quick. You craft up a modded hit stick. Then you rush into the firefight to help out your teammates. In doing so, you manage to down someone down with, say, the one hit stick brawler, and you revive your teammate just a little bit quicker than you would if you wouldn't have had Reviver 1. You throw in a bomb, you get another one down because of Explosion Extra 1. Now you're utilizing so many perks in just this one example, like so many perks, but unfortunately in The Last of Us you can only have 4. So if you would have taken away 2 or 3 of those perks that you wouldn't have utilized as Jack of All Trades 2, you would not have been able to get into that firefight at the timing that you would in order to engage with the enemy. So you take away the crafting, you take away the First Aid Training, and you were slow to get into the firefight. Saying that Jack of All Trades 2 is a way to test out perks isn't really valid at all. That's all. I'll stop rambling on about Jack of All Trades. The next person we want to look at is the Second Chance guy. You have your loadouts all set. You have 12 loadout points already spread across weapons and perks and everything else. What do you do with that last loadout point? A lot of folks would invest in, say, Explosion Expert 1. If you're a good teammate, you would exercise maybe Reviver 1. If you need to crab walk across the plane and you're going pistol only, you put it onto a double barrel. But some of those people will put that point into Second Chance 1. Second Chance 1 is going to give you a health kit when you most desperately need it. Second Chance 1 guy is the kind of person that puts additional insurance onto his PlayStation controller. He's the type of person that puts on the insurance when he purchases a DVD disc version of The Last of Us 2. Yes, he will buy that DVD version. He will not do digital download because he feels that it is a waste of space that is going to corrupt and take up everything he has in his 1 terabyte PlayStation 4 Pro. This is the guy that we're dealing with. He will not digitally download anything that he could possibly buy the simple disc for. He will also insure everything that he has that is over $50 in total value. This includes his cell phone, his laptop, his work computer, his car, his house, his additional insurance on his life. He is the guy that buys the life insurance from every possible vendor there has to offer. Now bear in mind, if something were to accidentally happen to Second Chance guy, his family would be sitting in 7-figure heaven tomorrow. Let's take a look at the next guy. We have Hawkeye Damage Marker Guy. Now, I myself am a self-appointed Hawkeye Damage Marker Guy, especially if I utilize the launcher, say Explosion Expert 2, Hawkeye 2, and Damage Marker 1. That's essentially a loadout in and of itself. So, Hawkeye Damage Marker Guy is a guy that can do 2 things out of 3 things all the time. But as they say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Hawkeye Damage Marker Guy can press L1 to scope in. You can press R1 to pull the trigger, but just thinking about pressing R3 right before he presses R1 is just way too difficult. So what do we do for that guy in this case? Hawkeye damage marker, so he can perfectly, pristinely line up those headshots. But if he does somehow manage to land a body shot, he will still outline the enemy for his teammates to jump all over. Coming in at number 4. Number 4 is a very controversial figure in the Last of Us community. He is the Coomer. Now, who is the Coomer, ladies and gentlemen? The Coomer is the guy that cooms all over everyone. And why he does that, he simply will utilize First Aid Training 3 and Reviver 3 at the very beginning of the game. He will simply build up those parts. He will simply stack all of those beautiful parts in order to coom all over everyone at the second half of the match. He is the guy that stacks up all the parts halfway through an interrogation mode, and he switches over to a loadout where he will beast and feast on everyone in his path. The Coomer, ladies and gentlemen, is a force to be reckoned with the second part of the match. You thought that you guys were down and out before. Wait until the Coomer gets a hold of you. The Coomer is the guy that after 5 minutes of a supplied raid match, you see that guy that's got 2,000 parts with 0 downs and 2 revives. Best be sure that once that 8-minute marker comes around, you will see the Coomer stacked with armor and a Big Daddy shotgun, just scrapping all over everyone and just wrecking people to pieces. It is his mission to build that slow suspense at the very beginning part of the match where all is quiet, and then he will undoubtedly coom on everyone. Cooming! Number 5 is the drunk TLOU Guy. Hey, have you ever been playing some matches with some folks, maybe they're friends, they're popping back a few, maybe a little glass of wine here and there, a couple shots, and next thing you know, the words start slurring a little bit and they start talking a little bit less. This is Drunk TLOU Guy. Drunk TLOU Guy is not only notorious, but he's also infamous. Everyone remembers that time when your teammate all of a sudden just dropped out of the match. He didn't rage quit. He just left the game due to inactivity just because the person got so drunk he passed out, still stayed in the party chat, but for some reason just sat in the lobby the rest of the night. That is Drunk TLOU Guy. You gotta love Drunk TLOU Guy because everyone will remember and no one will forget the time you passed out in the party chat and just drifted away. Coming in at number 6 is the Panic Puncher. Now, everyone has been this person at one time or another. Your awareness may not have quite been there. Your situational awareness was damn trash. Next thing you know, there's a person standing right to your direct right, and what do? You spam square like there's no tomorrow, praying and praying that they don't have brawler, and you have been able to knock someone down who had the jump on you. Or you ran into a guy who was trying to dance shiv you for some reason or another, even though there's 3 of you sitting there. He's going to try to dance shiv you. You mash square like you're beating your meat. And there you go. You have successfully broken up the 3-second rule of the shiv. Congratulations. You are a Panic Puncher. Finally, at number 7, we have the TLOU Theme Guy. Now, what do I mean by TLOU Theme Guy? TLOU Theme Guy has got his avatar set at a Last of Us avatar. He also has his PlayStation set at a PlayStation theme of The Last of Us. He also will have in his bio The Last of Us, as well as the background picture. Everything screams The Last of Us. You see him on Twitter. He has The Last of Us avatar. He has The Last of Us background. Everything is The Last of Us. You'll see in his bio, TLOU is love. TLOU is life. Hashtag Bo love. Whatever bullshit they can possibly muster while they're on their PlayStation or other kind of social medias. They're not true fans. They're not true Last of Us fans. You want to prove yourself to be a true Last of Us fan? Mark that shit on your body. Permanently invest a part and space of your body that screams The Last of Us. You want to prove that your TLOU is love, TLOU is life bumper sticker is going to say, I'm such a fan. Mark yourself. Mark yourself like you got strategists equipped. Just brand it right then and there for the whole world to see. Once you do that, buddy, you come back and tell me what TLOU is love, TLOU is life, and I will give you praise Jorge up and down the streets. You, my friend, are just an electronic poser. Get that shit off your avatar, cut that shit out with your bio, and move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up this episode of 7 more people that you'll find in the Last of Us Factions community. I hope you do enjoy. Don't cry any salty tears over this. This is all just good fun, wholesome entertainment. Thank you. This is Mad Circle 70. Signing out.